But I don't be bum. Ladies and gentlemen, bum 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 bum, dang dang the danger zone, bum 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 danger danger the danger zone, but then the danger zone, but a danger the zone the zone the zone the zone 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 zone. Oh my God, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. I hope you enjoyed my Danger Zone non-copyright version. Welcome to the dev server and welcome to the first glance of my eyes on the F-14 Tomcat in War Thunder. Today we are being powered and sponsored by Mech Arena. They keep coming back to the channel. They can't resist me. That's a lie. It's y'all. Thank you for downloading Mech Arena, playing it. It really heavily supports the channel. Prime example, Mech Arena has been sponsoring the channel all year long in some months last year. So thank you. If you guys haven't heard of Mech Arena or played Mech Arena, you have to. It's a 5v5 mech shooter with customizable mechs. Over 17 or 15 mechs to customize and build your approach. You're able to kimbo wield different weapons, plasma blasters, snipers, depends on your power, machine guns, rail guns. It's a ball, and I play it too. Here's my user ID. Feel free to add me and play with me, and so we can completely stomp. To go even further into customization in Mech Arena, we have been graced with mech pilots that offer huge passive buffs to your mech to customize even more of your gameplay. Right now, I'm using Red. Red is kind of the default pilot, but right now, as you can see, we have a passive buff of 3.9 on the HP, 3.9 on weapon damage, assault weapon damage, so that's combined with the weapon damage, and then we have 2% on the magazine size for assault damage only. So if you're playing in assault class or with assault weapons, these do great. Right now, I'm using a plasma blaster with an RPG, kind of a long reload, but with the plasma blaster or the plasma cannon, you're able to sustain DPS while your RPG is reloading. Some news in Mech Arena is that we're on Battle Pass Season 6, where you can get some amazing skins. As you can see, I'm using mahogany wood on my Paragon. And also with the Season 6 Battle Pass, you're able to level up, get XP, credits, and just when you participate, you're able to move through and get a better mech nice and quick. Mech Arena is completely free for Android and iOS devices right now. Heavily support the channel with that link in the description below. When you use that link or the QR code that's been on the screen all day, you get a free starter pack worth $45. A Steel Reaper skin, 500 A coins that are very important, 70,000 credits, and the ability to sleep like a baby at night because you know you're supporting Floppy Woppy. Mech Arena, thank you for the channel sponsor, and to y'all for the absolute ongoing support. I gotta say, my favorite part of this whole entire aircraft is this, I don't know if I call it camber or just this design to allow the wind to just funnel properly through the I don't even, what do you even call this section? I know fuselage, empennage, but this is like its own wing in itself. It's like a pancake. The F-14 is a mind-boggling aircraft. I think when this thing is fully loaded, it weighs twice as much as an F-16 and like twice as much as the new generation F-18 Hornets. Now, these should be the T-30s. Yeah, the TF-30. I'm not too familiar with the variation of the P412A. Don't know if this is like an early model engine or we could be expecting a different caliber or a different model of engine as the non-early or the normal F-14 is released. We have 8,000 kilograms of thrust afterburning per engine. Let's go to our buddy F4J and look at this. 8,000. Dang, the Phantom was crazy. The Phantom was a nutty aircraft as well. So 8,160. Again, this is just War Thunder stuff. 160. So they are not the strongest engines in the game right now. At the same time, the MiG 23 and 27, I think, just has a giant, just a single engine here. Giant 10,000. Yep, there it is. Now, same time, we have two of them, but our aircraft is much more massive. But it seems, just from what it looks like, the FJ has more engine-ish. Now it's time to talk about probably the most important thing about the F-14 right now, or at least probably ever. The F-14 was designed and pretty much built around carrying the Phoenix missile, this giant missile that can be launched over 100 kilometers away, has strange new tracking and radar systems that we have never seen in game before. Now, I don't think any of this is in War Thunder yet. I'm going to try to explain how the F-14 worked with its TWS and how it worked with the Phoenix missile. So how it would work. The F-14 will be flying. It has this radar system called the TWS, Track While Scan. And what this radar is able to do, marinate on this just for a teeny bit, it's able to track into six individual targets and launch 6 individual Phoenix missiles at those targets, all while at the same time updating the enemy's position to each individual missile. Now, this isn't a radar lock. Think of this as like a ping. Like there's someone out there, but you don't know what they're doing. You don't know they're focusing on you, but you know they're over there. That's what TWS is kind of like. It's like, yeah, I know something's over there, but I don't know what you're doing. There's no like concentration radio or radiation right on your aircraft of being locked. And so what would happen is that when launched in TWS mode, the enemy plane would not receive a launch warning because it's tracking in TWS. It's tracking almost in like a passive mode. It's not passive, but it's pretty chill. And so what would happen, the missile would be updated to the general location of this radar signature. You can't get a kill with TWS, Track While Scan, but it can guide the missile kind of to where you are. And then I wanted to call this phalanges. The Phoenix, at a certain point, maybe like 20 seconds, 16 seconds from its target, maybe, I don't know, a couple kilometers, it turns on a pit bull mode, which pretty much means all of your aircraft alarms are going off. It is active radar. It is tracking you. It is seeing you nice and shiny, giving off all this nice radiation for it. And the whole purpose of this is to sneak this missile in there and be able to pounce once this thing is going extremely fast to where you don't have that much time to maneuver and get out of the way. Or you haven't notched. That's kind of the whole purpose of this. We'll go into notching in a different video, but pretty much it's just the way you defend against a missile like this. I'm very excited for this generation of aircraft in War Thunder. They have to make these changes to the radar, and they have to add these nuances to Generation 4 technology. We can't just have it where you point and click, and it's like a long sparrow. Let's go see if anything is kind of like that in the test flight. Where's my blast shield, War Thunder? You would think with the F-14 coming out, the carriers would be overhauled again. But my gosh, look at this thing. Ooh! We have a new... You hear the bullets flying past before you hear the sound. That's cool. I mean, of the gun. Okay, let's get the heck out of Dodge here. Let's put those wings in. Oh. Ooh. I did not know that about the F-14. We have like sweeping canards in the front just to maybe grab some more air or throw it over a certain portion of the plane properly. And we're going up. Ooh, did you see that wing flex? Maybe there wasn't, I don't know. Let's go in the cockpit. Goose, how you doing back there? That was a Top Gun reference if you guys didn't realize. So looking at the controls, I don't really see any TWS or range while scan or anything like that. I mean, we see beyond visual range, but you know, it is dev server and this is the F-14A. I don't know when the radar was really ready to go. But we're just going to see what this missile wants to do. We've got our SRCPD pulse Doppler at 185 meters away, or kilometers. Look at that beautiful radar. I really feel like I'm playing a user-made mission. I have to say. I feel like this is a user-made mission right now. But it's actually in the game. No step, no step, no step. Look how beautiful that looks. We'll put it on auto sweep. All right, 22, 19. Where's our flares coming out? Yep, right there, that pod right there. 54 of them. All right, bringing her around. The beautiful thing about the swept wing design is that at high altitude, you can still turn pretty darn good. You're not going to be slicing through that thin air like a MiG-21 would. Huge wings, huge aircraft. All right, let's see if we can't pick up this MiG-15. This is very unnecessary. Now, if this was TWS, let's pretend that this is track radar. Pretty much, you would just kind of just fire it off the rails like that. But that's a dead missile right now. That's not active. And I also gotta say, it doesn't seem like a 4.3 Mach missile. All right, we should be getting somewhat of a lock here soon. Damn, right? They just clowns, brother. All right, we'll get this guy. No, yeah, it doesn't want to lock. We'll change our scope. Yeah, I don't know. Still doesn't want to get a lock on the target at 14. Now, the plane is going left to right, but it still should be able to get a lock, I would say. Let's see. We're going to retry that here. Yeah, this missile does not want to be launched like this. It wants to be like behind or going towards the target. Yeah. Does not like that notching that he was doing. We're gonna reclimb, get some distance, and try it again. God, look at the it just. Whoo, man. Trying again here. Well, it's looking pretty good from this far out. $12,000 meters high. Give it to me. Supersonic. Give it. I know you want it. No, he's turning off now. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. This missile does not work like a Phoenix. I think it's just a glorified Sparrow right now. We're gonna see if we can get on his nose here. Changing the scope of the radar. Should log it. Yeah, there we go. See, it likes that a lot. But the cool thing is you can turn your radar off and kind of just screw off and it's going to track. I think that's like what they think the TWS mode is or how they've used it in War Thunder. Once you have a lot, you can just literally like fire and forget. That's the cool part. But it doesn't work like how it's supposed to, fully. Okay, we're going to try a nice long range on this guy. It doesn't like shooting horizontal. The radar does not like to pick it up one bit. Like this is the reason why the F-14 carried Sparrows and AIMs or Sidewinders. Okay, this guy's coming around right now. We should be in perfect position to get a good long-range lock on him here. Freaking love this thing. Okay. I want a little bit more. I'm gonna get a little greedy here. Okay, pulling it. Woohoo! I've never seen a cut like that at Mach 1.3. Okay, here we go. Air brake. Got him locked. Fire. Yeah, it loves it. That was 25.5 kilometers. Sorry, wrong buttons. I don't know if this is 4.3 Mach. Maybe it is. Such a long burn time. So I think that's the benefit of the AIM 54 in the game compared to the Sparrow, where you have to, I think, maintain radar lock, at least on the ones I used to use. I really hope they add the true F-14's capabilities into the game. What do you guys think about Monster? An absolute demon, not going to make a flyby by the tower and going for a crash emergency landing on the carrier deck with the first video for the F-14? No. I mean, yes, we will. Wings in, baby. Damn, boom, bing, bonga, binga, bong, bong, boom. All right, we're setting up. All right. I've already called the ball. Sweep is 0. Gear out. Flaps are coming down. I'm gonna pull that air brake in, you know. Oh, look at those flapperoonies. Oh, she loves this. actually a great approach, if you think about it. Wow, I really didn't even change too much on that final approach. I was trying not to. Not a good landing, but it was a really good setup. Now let's see if we can't just do a default takeoff here. Ooh, easy, easy. Okay. Actually, we're going to need all the flaps we can get here. Brakes. Here we go. Totally what I wanted to do. War Thunder never changed, babies. Fellas, I hope you enjoyed. Hopefully you learned a little bit about the AIM-54. And if I was a little bit off, please feel free to correct me in the comments below. More dev server videos to come. And we'll probably be having this in some custom battles to see how we can do. Fellas, be good. Till tomorrow. Peace out.